Hello everyone, I'm Hongshen Wang. Today I tell you a new theory about dark matter. Dark matter not only exists right inside our brain, but also is useful for us. We can use it to generate clean energy by creating a dark matter reactor, similar to the nuclear reactor of a nuclear power plant. You may wonder that dark matter has still not been found yet by the scientific community. How can you have such an idea of dark matter reactor? From this video, you will learn that my theory is not crazy at all, but is very realistic in fact. Everybody knows that the Earth's climate is changing at an alarming rate. Temperatures are increasing. Storms and droughts are becoming more intense. Just in this summer, extreme weathers are occurring in India and Europe as well as other parts of the globe, with temperatures increased to record levels never seen before. Human-generated greenhouse gases are blamed to be the main cause of the global warming. Since 1751, the world has produced over 1.5 trillion tons of carbon dioxide, which is translated into an increase of global temperature in average by 1 degree Celsius. Over the past decade, fortunately, we began to reduce our heavy dependence on fossil fuels for energy by using cleaner energy like solar and wind. However, those alternative energy is basically at a small scale and we are in desperate need for more clean energy. Since the first atomic bomb was invented during World War II, scientists have promoted nuclear energy intending to cut down greenhouse gas emission. This cartoon showed you that nuclear fission, achieved by splitting heavy elements like uranium, produces large quantities of energy. This cartoon shows that the energy generated in the reactor core can be absorbed by water to produce steam. High-pressure steam drives an electric generator to produce electricity. The thing is that nuclear fission is a violent process. If something goes wrong within the nuclear reactor, it puts enormous risk to life and the environment. Here are two examples. The damage to the environment from the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear disaster and the 2011 Fukushima nuclear disaster is so huge that we humans have to wait hundreds and hundreds of years before the damaged environment to become inhabitable again. Therefore, we are desperately in need of a clean source of energy, a source with a huge quantity that is sufficient to replace fossil energy. What on earth will it be? In my opinion, it is the dark matter. Let me explain why dark matter is the human's hope. Dark matter is a major component of the universe, which represents 27% of the universe's total mass, compared with normal matter, including planets, stars, and galaxies, which represents only 5% of the universe's total mass. Physicists predict that dark matter weakly interacts with normal matter and produces heat. Therefore, it's possible to use dark matter as a source of energy. However, the bigger problem for all people except me is that dark matter has not been found yet. Scientists predict dark matter exists everywhere in the universe, including our planet, the Earth. However, so far nobody sees it, and nobody knows what the physical nature of dark matter looks like. In my previous video, I for the first time talked about that our brain can capture dark matter. My theory was inspired by an accident happened to me 5 years ago. Here I encourage the audience to search my video with keywords dark matter plus brain. From that accident, I know that dark matter exists right inside our brain. I propose that the ventricles of the brain, which is located in the deeper region of our brain, are formed by thick layers of neural fibers that may serve as a natural device to trap dark matter particles. I give it the name V, which refers to the ventricular chamber and surrounding neural fibers. Every living human being on Earth has dark matter in their brains. For a long time, neuroscientists know that our brain is warmer in the center regions than peripheral regions of the brain by half degree Celsius. It's even more intriguing that from 20 to 40 years of age, for example, the center region of the brain is getting even hotter by 0.6 degrees Celsius. This age-dependent temperature increase cannot be explained by biology, but it can be explained by my V theory. Because I believe dark matter trapped inside V increases in quantity along with time. And because the interaction of dark matter with normal matter produces heat, you can imagine that our brain is getting hotter and hotter due to the dark matter accumulation. Fortunately, our brain is built with a cooling system. The heat generated by dark matter inside the V is carried away by cerebrospinal fluid circulation. This MRI image shows that the circulation of cerebrospinal fluid has a rhythm similar to the heartbeat. Isn't this natural design amazing? Based on my V model, I propose that we can make a device to capture dark matter by mimicking the structure of the brain's V. Here I show you one of my models made by my hand. I wish some of the audience will start to make your own smart V, which is, I believe, this is not one person's job. There are a lot of issues need to be worked out before we succeed. For example, how big the V cubic needs to be. What is the efficient way of magnetic wire layout on the cubic chamber? How much electricity needs to apply to the V cubic to allow it to capture dark matter particles, etc., etc. I hope some of you may be the first to figure this out and make a real great contribution to science. This cartoon is my concept of the future dark matter reactor. We can build a large V, I mean a very big V, a large version of the brain you can imagine. the electric field can hold the dark matter together in the center. The heat will be automatically generated from interaction of dark matter with water. We can replace the nuclear core of this nuclear reactor with V, which will power the generator to produce electricity. I believe dark matter is our future. There are many advantages of dark matter as an energy source. First, dark matter has an unlimited supply. Second, it's free to get. Third, it's easy to get. No matter where you go, dark matter is always there, nearby you. The last is 100% safe. If anything goes wrong inside a dark matter reactor, dark matter just simply evaporates into the air. No harm to people and the environment at all. In summary, I want to say climate change is real and we are in a brink of global disaster. We are desperate in need to find dark matter and use dark matter. I make a bold prediction that if people start to look at dark matter inside our brain today, we will find dark matter in 2 years. Then we will develop and have a working dark matter reactor in 10 years. So audience, let's work hard together in this direction and we will succeed. If you have any good ideas, please leave it underneath this video or send it to this email. Thank you for listening.